As we age, taking care of our health becomes even more important. One of the simplest and most effective ways to support our well-being and enjoy a longer, healthier life is by eating the right foods. Today we're going to focus on something that's easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Fruit, but not just any fruit. There are 5 specific fruits that can help boost your health, improve energy, and support your body as you age. Have you ever wondered how you can stay sharp, keep your heart healthy, or protect your immune system as you get older? The answer might be simpler than you think. These 5 fruits are not only delicious, but they are packed with nutrients that your body craves. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which fruits to eat daily for a healthier, more vibrant life. Number 1. Add fresh blueberries daily to boost brain clarity. Blueberries can quietly change the way your mind works over time. They don't make noise, they don't come with flashy promises. But when you eat them daily, they start to support something most people over 60 deeply care about: mental clarity. The ability to recall details, follow conversations, stay focused, and feel sharp isn't just about being clever. It's about holding on to independence, confidence, and peace of mind. As the years pass, it's normal to notice that memory isn't quite what it used to be. Maybe you walk into a room and forget why, or you start telling a story and lose your place. That can be frustrating, sometimes even scary. And while no food is a magic fix, certain choices can give the brain what it needs to work better, longer. Blueberries are one of the most studied fruits for that reason. They're full of natural compounds that support brain health and help protect against the slow changes that come with age. When you eat fresh blueberries daily, you give your brain something it craves: antioxidants. These are natural substances that help reduce inflammation and protect brain cells from damage. Over time, this kind of support can help you stay more focused and mentally alert. Not only do blueberries help with memory, they also support better mood and clearer thinking. That's something many seniors notice. It's not just about remembering names or dates, it's about feeling more balanced emotionally and mentally. The good news is that it's easy to make blueberries part of your day. A small handful on your morning oatmeal, a cup on the side of your lunch, even a quick snack in the afternoon. You don't need a complicated plan, just fresh, whole blueberries, cleaned and ready. You can even freeze them if fresh ones aren't always available. They're still powerful. What matters most is making it a habit. Choosing blueberries every day is more than just a food choice. It's a small way to take care of yourself, to say, I want to stay sharp, I want to stay present, and that matters. Because the longer you live, the more stories you carry, the more wisdom you hold. Your voice, your memory, your presence, they are all worth protecting. You've lived a full life, and you deserve to keep feeling connected to it. One fruit, one small daily habit, one step toward a clearer, steadier mind. Number 2, eat bananas every morning to support steady energy. Waking up with low energy can make the whole day feel harder than it needs to be. It's not just about feeling tired. It's about moving slower, thinking slower, and sometimes feeling like you're dragging through even the simplest tasks. That sense of low energy can sneak in quietly as you age. One day you notice it's harder to get out of bed. Another day you skip your morning walk because you just don't feel up to it. Then the afternoon rolls around and it feels like your body is giving out before the day's even done. This is where bananas come in, not as a miracle, but as a reliable, natural fuel your body understands. Starting your morning with a banana can make a real difference in how steady and energized you feel, not for a burst, but for the long haul of the day. They don't spike your energy and crash it an hour later. They keep you going in a way that feels calm and consistent. And for many older adults, that kind of stability is what makes the difference between a day that flows and a day that drags. Bananas give your body something it deeply needs: potassium, natural sugars, fiber, and vitamin B6. Each of those supports a part of your system that helps keep you awake, alert, and balanced. Potassium is especially important for heart health and muscle function. Without enough of it, your body tires faster and your heart works harder than it needs to. The natural sugars in bananas are released slowly, thanks to the fiber they contain, which helps you avoid that shaky feeling that sometimes comes after coffee or sweet pastries. And vitamin B6 helps with brain function and energy metabolism, making sure your food actually turns into something your body can use. But this is more than just nutrients. It's about the experience of waking up and giving your body something kind, Something easy to digest, easy to prepare, and full of natural goodness. You don't need to be a great cook to peel a banana. You don't have to plan a week in advance. There's no pressure. It's a small act of care, and it begins your day with intention. You're saying, I want to feel good today, and that matters. Many seniors struggle with morning fatigue that isn't fixed by sleep alone. Sometimes it's the food choices from the day before. Sometimes it's just part of the natural changes that come with aging. Muscles take longer to recover, blood sugar takes more effort to regulate, the metabolism slows down, and if you don't give your body steady fuel, it will start pulling from reserves that aren't really there. That's when you feel the exhaustion hit hardest. When you've done barely anything, but your body feels like it's climbed a mountain. Eating a banana in the morning won't solve everything, but it can ease that strain. It can help your body start the day with less tension. It can give you the strength to move a little more, think a little clearer, and feel a little lighter. Over time, small things like this add up, they become patterns, and those patterns shape how you age. It's not about perfection, it's about direction. You don't have to eat a banana on its own. Either, slice it over warm oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie with some almond milk and cinnamon, have it on toast with a little nut butter. The point is, you're building your morning around something real, something whole and healing. And when you make that a daily habit, your body begins to rely on it in the best way. You feel more balanced, and you start trusting your own rhythm again. The emotional part of this can't be ignored either. When your energy dips, it's not just your body that feels heavy. Your mood can drop. Motivation fades. It's easy to start questioning yourself. Why am I always tired? Or what happened to my spark? Those thoughts can chip away at your confidence. But when you begin your day with care, with nourishment, with something as simple as a banana, it's like saying to yourself, I still matter. My health is still worth the effort. That's powerful, especially later in life, when so much has already changed. Maybe you don't move the same way you did at 40. Maybe your days are quieter now. But that doesn't mean your choices don't count. In fact, they matter more. Your energy shapes what you do, who you see, how you feel about yourself. And giving your body clean fuel, especially first thing in the morning, can help you hold on to that part of yourself that still wants to live fully and independently. You deserve mornings that feel hopeful, not heavy. You deserve energy that doesn't fade after an hour. You deserve to feel capable and strong in your own way. A banana may be small, but it carries something important: stability, nourishment, and the quiet power to start your day on your terms. Every morning is a new chance, and how you fuel it can shape how you live it. Number 3. Include apples daily to strengthen heart and digestion. Some of the most important parts of health as we age are the ones we rarely see, like how well the heart is working and how smoothly digestion is flowing. These systems don't always speak loudly, but when something goes wrong, it affects everything. Low energy, poor sleep, bloating, tightness in the chest, unexpected weight gain or loss, these can all trace back to the heart and gut. And while these changes can be part of getting older, there are ways to support your body gently and naturally every single day. One of the most overlooked ways is by adding a simple apple to your routine. Apples do more than fill a snack craving. They are packed with fiber that helps the body clean itself out in a natural, easy way. As digestion slows with age, things tend to feel heavier. Meals can sit longer and discomfort becomes more common. Bloating, gas, irregularity. Apples provide a kind of balance. The fiber they contain, especially pectin, works like a soft broom, helping food move through the gut more easily and giving your body a break from the discomfort that builds up over time. A daily apple isn't just food, it's a form of relief. But beyond digestion, apples are also kind to the heart. The same fiber that helps clean out the digestive system also helps reduce bad cholesterol. When cholesterol builds up, it doesn't just affect numbers on a chart. It adds pressure to your heart, increases the risk of stroke or heart attack, and makes you feel more sluggish. Apples help your body manage this in a natural, consistent way, without needing anything fancy or complicated. As we age, the heart works harder to do what used to come easily. Blood vessels may stiffen, blood pressure can creep up, and circulation may slow. These changes aren't always obvious, but they influence how you feel from the moment you wake up to when you lie down at night. Apples contain antioxidants that help protect the walls of your blood vessels. They support smoother blood flow and reduce the stress placed on your heart with every beat. Over time, this can mean fewer short breaths after walking upstairs, fewer dizzy spells, and a steadier pulse throughout the day. The act of eating an apple also creates a healthy rhythm. It gives you something to reach for that's simple, filling, and good for your body. It can become part of your morning routine or an afternoon moment of care. And unlike sugary snacks or processed foods, apples give you a feeling of fullness without the crash. They help you avoid reaching for things that slow you down or upset your stomach later. There's also something comforting about apples. Their taste is familiar, their texture satisfying. That crisp bite can feel grounding, especially on days when emotions feel a bit scattered or energy feels low. It's a food that doesn't ask much of you, just a gentle reminder to care for yourself. And as you build that habit, your body begins to trust that support. You may notice fewer stomach issues, more stable energy, and a calmness in your chest that comes from a heart being looked after. Some people think staying healthy means overhauling everything, new diets, long shopping lists, complex routines. But the truth is, real health often comes from small, steady choices repeated over time. An apple a day may sound too simple to matter, but it's that simplicity that makes it sustainable. It's easy to keep apples in the house. They last longer than many other fruits. They don't require special storage or cooking. And each bite brings you one step closer to a body that feels more in tune and more supported. Apples also help regulate blood sugar in a gentle way. That's important, especially for seniors managing or trying to avoid diabetes. Instead of spiking your blood sugar, apples release their natural sugars slowly, giving your body time to process them without the rush. That means fewer mood swings, fewer cravings, and more consistent energy, both physically and emotionally. Stability in the body often leads to stability in the mind. It's worth taking a moment to reflect on how such a small act, eating an apple, can ripple into so many parts of your well-being. A stronger heart supports your independence. A calmer digestive system helps you enjoy meals without fear or discomfort. Balanced energy lets you move more freely, engage with others more fully, and feel more at ease in your own skin. These are not small things. They are the foundation of a life that still feels full and connected. Even as the years go by, this isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring where you are right now and giving your body the care it needs to keep going. You don't need extreme changes. You just need steady support. A fresh apple each day is a gentle promise to yourself to keep showing up for your health, your comfort, and your peace of mind. Number 4, enjoy oranges each day to protect immune strength. When your body begins to feel a little more fragile with age, one of the first things that tends to change is how well your immune system protects you. What used to be a simple cold now lingers for days or weeks. Cuts take longer to heal. Small infections or seasonal allergies feel heavier than before. You notice your body doesn't bounce back quite as quickly. That's why now, more than ever, it matters to pay attention to the small habits that keep your natural defenses strong. And something as simple as eating an orange each day can make a real difference. Oranges are more than a refreshing fruit. They're filled with vitamin C, which is known for helping your body fight off illness. But it's not just about avoiding the flu or a sore throat. A strong immune system affects how you feel every single day. It helps you wake up with more energy. It helps your body recover from stress, both physical and emotional. It helps wounds heal. It supports your joints, and it even plays a role in how clearly you think. When your immune system is supported, everything feels a little more stable, and oranges do this in a natural, supportive way. Their nutrients don't shock the body or overstimulate it. They work in the background, building up your strength over time. The vitamin C in oranges helps your body produce white blood cells, which are like the frontline soldiers of your immune system. These cells patrol your body and fight off harmful germs before they have a chance to make you sick. The better equipped your body is to do that, the easier it becomes to stay well without needing constant medications or treatments. As you grow older, your immune response naturally slows. That doesn't mean you're helpless. It just means your body needs more consistent care. Oranges help fill that gap. Their antioxidants help protect your cells from damage that builds up with age. That protection doesn't just help prevent illness. It supports your entire body in staying steady. Antioxidants are like shields that guard your cells against daily wear and tear, especially from stress, pollution, or poor sleep. Over time, this kind of quiet protection adds up. Beyond the immune support, oranges help in another key way. They hydrate. A large part of immune function depends on the health of your cells, and cells need water to work well. Oranges are rich in fluids and help keep your body hydrated, which supports everything from digestion to joint comfort to mental clarity. Many people don't drink enough water, especially as they age, because thirst can dull over time. But eating a juicy orange can help restore that moisture in a way that's also satisfying and delicious. There's also something emotional about oranges that's worth noticing. Their bright color and uplifting scent can shift your mood, especially on heavy days. Peeling an orange with your hands, feeling the skin give way, smelling that burst of citrus in the air. It's a sensory experience that wakes up the mind and brings a little moment of joy. These small emotional lifts matter, especially for those living alone or going through periods of low motivation. The routine of enjoying a fresh orange can feel like a small act of care, something that says, I matter and I'm worth looking after. People often think building a stronger immune system means adding pills or complex supplements, but many of the answers are right there in your fruit bowl. A daily orange delivers not just vitamin C, but also fiber, potassium, and folate. These all work together to keep your heart, brain, and immune system in sync. It's a whole body support system wrapped up in something sweet and simple. No need for labels you can't pronounce or routines you can't keep up with. If you've ever felt like your body betrays you when you need it most, waking up achy, dragging through fatigue, catching every little bug, know that there are ways to support it without turning your life upside down. Adding an orange to your daily meals is one of the easiest and most reliable ways to do that. It's affordable, easy to store, and doesn't require any preparation beyond a few moments of peeling. And there's no rule that says you have to eat it the same way every day. You can slice it into a salad, blend it into a smoothie, or just enjoy it as a simple snack. What matters most is the consistency. The real power of oranges is in what they do over time, not just once, but day after day. That's how your immune system gets stronger. Not with big changes, but with steady support. Every stage of life brings different needs. But one thing that never changes is the importance of protecting your health from the inside out. You deserve to feel confident in your body's ability to take care of you. You deserve to enjoy each season without fear of every passing virus or cold. And you deserve to feel that you have a say in your own wellness. A fresh orange a day is a quiet act of defense. It's one small thing you can do to help your body help you. Over time, it builds a sense of strength and steadiness that's easy to forget until you feel it again. You might not see the change right away, but your body will know. And that quiet knowing will begin to show up in the way you move, the way you rest, and the way you face each new day with resilience, calm, and confidence. Number 5. Choose avocados often to support joint flexibility. As we age, one of the most frustrating changes many people face is the slow loss of flexibility and comfort in their joints. Movements that once felt easy, reaching, bending, walking, standing, start to feel stiff or uncomfortable. Mornings begin with tight knees, stairs become a challenge, and even small things like opening a jar or walking around the block can feel like a chore when joints aren't working smoothly. It's a difficult adjustment, especially for those who have always valued their independence. But there are ways to support your body from the inside out, and one of the most effective, natural choices is something simple: eating more avocados. Avocados are often thought of as a trendy food, but they offer serious benefits for seniors, especially when it comes to joint health. What makes them stand out is their healthy fats. These fats aren't harmful like the ones found in fried food or processed snacks. Instead, they're the kind that supports the body's healing and lubrication. Your joints depend on lubrication to move freely. Without enough of it, everything feels stuck or sore. Avocados help restore that smooth movement by giving your body the tools it needs to keep the joints cushioned and flexible. When you include avocados in your meals, you're feeding your joints what they're missing. The monounsaturated fats in this fruit help reduce inflammation, a hidden cause of pain that often goes unnoticed until it becomes severe. Many people feel stiff and assume it's just old age, but often it's inflammation quietly building up in the body. Foods like avocados work against that process. They help calm the swelling around the joints so you can move more easily without constant aches dragging you down. And it's not just the fats. Avocados are rich in vitamin E, which plays a role in protecting tissues from damage. This is especially helpful for the connective tissue around your joints. Over time, this tissue wears down, and without protection, it becomes harder for your body to recover. Vitamin E helps shield that tissue from daily wear and tear, giving your joints a better chance to stay strong. The potassium and magnesium in avocados also help your muscles and nerves work together properly, which supports balance and movement. That's a full-body kind of benefit, all packed into one small fruit. People sometimes think they need to completely change their diet to feel better, but the truth is small, steady improvements often make the biggest difference. Adding avocados a few times a week or even daily, if you enjoy them, can slowly shift the way your body feels. The change might be quiet at first. Maybe one morning you'll notice your hands don't feel quite as stiff. Maybe walking to the kitchen won't feel like such a slow shuffle. Over time, those moments add up and you begin to trust your body again. Beyond the physical benefits, there's something deeply reassuring about eating foods that truly nourish you. So much of aging well is about maintaining confidence, not just in your mind, but in your body's ability to carry you. Number 6. Start your day with berries to stay mentally sharp. There's something quiet and powerful about starting your day with berries. Those small, colorful fruits, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, hold something deeper than just a burst of flavor. They offer something many of us are eager to protect as we grow older. Our mental clarity. Over time, memory becomes more precious. Focus takes a little more effort. And sometimes, it's not even the big things we forget. It's the little ones, like why we walked into a room or where we left our keys. These subtle shifts can feel frustrating or even unsettling. But the good news is, nature has given us tools to care for our minds, and berries are among the best. Berries are rich in compounds called flavonoids, which play a role in maintaining brain health. These natural plant nutrients help the brain by improving communication between its cells and by reducing the kind of stress that builds up in the brain over time. Think of them as little protectors, shielding your mind from the wear and tear of daily life. That protection doesn't happen overnight, but with regular, gentle support, your brain begins to function with more ease. One of the standout benefits of berries is how they support memory. As the brain ages, connections between neurons can weaken. This is part of the natural aging process, but it can be made worse by poor diet, stress, or lack of movement. When berries are included regularly in your meals, they help preserve those delicate pathways that store and recall information. You may begin to notice moments of clarity, finding the right word without searching for it, or recalling a name more quickly. These may seem like small victories, but they add up to a greater sense of control over your own mind. Another gentle power of berries lies in how they help reduce brain fog, that heavy, sluggish feeling that can settle in, especially in the mornings, doesn't have to be your norm. Berries help sharpen your thinking without overstimulating you. Unlike caffeine, which gives you a jolt and then leaves you crashing later, the energy from berries is quiet and steady. They feed the brain with natural sugars and nutrients, helping you feel alert without feeling anxious or wired. In addition to flavonoids, berries are packed with antioxidants. These work behind the scenes to clean up oxidative stress, a process that can age the brain prematurely. Oxidative stress is caused by everything from pollution to processed food, and it quietly chips away at your cognitive health over time. Antioxidants act like a sponge, soaking up the damage and allowing your brain to stay youthful and protected. The beauty of eating berries in the morning is that they don't require any preparation. You can toss a handful into your oatmeal, mix them with yogurt, or simply eat them on their own. They're light, easy on digestion, and refreshing, exactly the kind of start your body and mind need. And because they're so versatile, you won't tire of them. Each type offers a slightly different benefit. Blueberries are particularly known for their brain-boosting effects, but strawberries help with blood flow to the brain, and raspberries provide fiber that helps regulate blood sugar levels, which also affects mental clarity. It's important to recognize how deeply connected your diet is to your mood and mindset. When you nourish your brain, you don't just improve your ability to think, you support how you feel. A clearer mind often brings a calmer heart. You feel less overwhelmed, less scattered, more in charge of your day. Over time, this kind of mental steadiness creates a quiet confidence. You trust your own thoughts again. You believe in your ability to handle what comes your way. And let's not forget the emotional side of food. The colors and textures of berries can lift your spirits. There's something undeniably comforting about their natural sweetness. They remind us of summer, of gardens, of simpler moments. When you add them to your breakfast, you're not just feeding your brain, you're feeding your sense of joy. And that matters too. Many people worry about mental decline, but few realize how much influence daily choices can have. Including berries is a small, loving act that says, I care about my future. It's one of the simplest ways to support your brain without having to rely on pills or complicated routines. It's also a step you can take immediately. No waiting, no planning, just the next time you go to the store. Choose a container of fresh or frozen berries and know you're doing something kind for your mind. Even if your memory has already started to slip, it's not too late. The brain has a beautiful quality called neuroplasticity, which means it can adapt and form new connections, even later in life. But like a garden, it needs the right nutrients to grow. Berries provide that nourishment, helping those new pathways develop, helping old ones strengthen. They support not just the structure of the brain, but also how well it performs. You deserve to feel mentally awake, to hold on to your sharpness, and to greet each day with clarity. Your thoughts are your most personal treasures. Protecting them doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it begins with something as simple as starting your day with a bowl of berries and letting nature do the rest. Number 7. Snack on fruits daily to avoid unhealthy cravings. Reaching for something to snack on is often more about comfort than true hunger. It's that quiet moment between meals when your body wants something, but you're not sure what. Maybe it's boredom, maybe it's habit, or maybe it's just the need for a little pick-me-up. For many people, that's when the less healthy options start calling: cookies, chips, or sweets that offer quick satisfaction, but leave you feeling sluggish or guilty afterward. The truth is, those kinds of snacks are everywhere, and they're designed to keep you coming back. But you do have a choice, and one of the kindest decisions you can make for your body and mind is to keep fresh fruit within arm's reach. Fruits are a gentle, natural way to satisfy that mid-morning or afternoon urge to munch without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. They give your body the kind of nourishment that feels good not just in the moment, but long after you've eaten. Instead of a heavy or bloated feeling, fruits leave you light, refreshed, and energized. That matters more than we often realize, especially as we age and our digestion becomes more sensitive. The sweetness of fruit doesn't come with hidden chemicals or added sugars. It's clean, it's real, and it works with your body, not against it. When you bite into a slice of pear or chew on a few grapes, your body knows exactly what to do. You're not asking it to work overtime breaking down something artificial. Instead, you're giving it vitamins, fiber, and water, everything it needs to stay in balance. That balance is key, because when your blood sugar stays steady, your cravings stay calm. One of the quiet benefits of snacking on fruit is how it shifts your relationship with food. You begin to notice your body's signals more clearly. Hunger becomes easier to recognize. Fullness feels more satisfying, and those emotional pulls, the ones that drive you toward junk food when you're tired or stressed, start to fade. This isn't about strict diets or saying no to everything you enjoy. It's about choosing foods that honor your health without draining your energy or fogging your mind. If you've ever found yourself snacking just to fill the time or ease a feeling you couldn't quite name, you're not alone. That's human. Life brings stress, and food is often a way we've learned to cope. But fruit can be part of a better pattern, a new kind of comfort. It still gives you that sensory pleasure, but it doesn't weigh you down. The crunch of an apple, the cool bite of melon, the juiciness of a clementine, they all offer something soothing to the senses. It's a different kind of relief, one that brings both pleasure and peace of mind. Fruits also help reduce cravings for processed sugar over time. When your taste buds are regularly exposed to the natural sweetness of fruit, they become less dependent on the intense, artificial sweetness found in packaged snacks. You might even start to notice that things you used to crave, like soda or candy, taste too sweet or leave you feeling tired. That's a good sign. It means your body is recalibrating. You're tuning in, and your choices are beginning to support the kind of life you want to live. It helps to plan ahead. Keep bowls of fruit visible and easy to grab. Wash and slice what you can in advance, so it's ready when you need something quick. If you're heading out, toss a banana or a small bag of berries in your bag. When healthy snacks are close by, you're far less likely to reach for the things that throw you off track. It's not about willpower. It's about being prepared and kind to yourself. Another important point is that fruits are naturally hydrating. Dehydration can sometimes feel like hunger. You may find yourself snacking when what your body really needs is water. Fruits like oranges, watermelon, and strawberries are high in water content, which helps keep your body hydrated and your cravings in check. That small habit of choosing fruit when you feel a craving can actually help you stay more balanced throughout the day. Snacking on fruit also supports your independence. When your body is nourished and your energy is steady, you're better able to move, think, and care for yourself with confidence. You're less likely to deal with crashes in energy that leave you feeling drained or discouraged. And when you feel strong and steady in your body, it affects every part of your life, from your relationships to your mood to how you move through the day. There's no magic food that fixes everything, but there are small, steady choices that build towards something better. Fruit is one of them. It's a quiet kind of wisdom, choosing nature's snack over the packaged promise of something quick and empty. With each piece of fruit, you're not just avoiding what you don't need. You're choosing what lifts you up, clears your mind, and supports your strength. As the days go by, you'll notice the shift: fewer crashes, more energy, a quieter mind, and maybe most importantly, a sense that you're in control of your health in a way that feels gentle, sustainable, and right for you. That's not just about food. That's about living with intention. And it can start with something as simple as what you choose to snack on today. Number 8. Make fruit a habit to age with confidence. Growing older brings changes we all feel in our bodies, our routines, our energy, and sometimes even in how we view ourselves. Some changes are expected, others come as a surprise. But through it all, one thing stays true. How we care for ourselves, especially with what we eat, plays a major role in how we experience each stage of life. Choosing fruit every day might seem like a small thing, but it's one of the most powerful habits you can create to support strength, clarity, and peace as you age. It isn't about perfection or diets. It's about building a daily rhythm that helps you feel in control and proud of how you're living. Confidence in your later years doesn't come from avoiding every wrinkle or staying the same size forever. It comes from knowing you're showing up for yourself every day in ways that matter. And fruit is one of those simple, honest choices that works with your body, not against it. When you make it a habit, just part of your day, like brushing your teeth, you're giving your body the tools it needs to keep you going strong. That's not just about vitamins. It's about feeling sharp in your mind, light in your step, and steady in your emotions. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond notice a shift in their digestion. Meals feel heavier, and processed foods tend to sit longer. That's where fruit can be such a gift. Its fiber supports your gut gently, helping things move naturally without discomfort. And that ease with digestion has a ripple effect on how you sleep, how you think, and how much energy you have for the day ahead. Feeling good in your own skin starts with what's happening inside. And then there's the sense of pride that grows when you make good choices consistently. It's not always about what the mirror says. It's about knowing you're doing your part to take care of your heart, your bones, and your mind. That kind of self-care builds quiet confidence, because you're not just going through the motions, you're living with intention. And intention adds meaning to every bite, every moment, and every step forward. Starting a new habit doesn't need to feel overwhelming. It's about small shifts. Maybe you begin with fruit in the morning, sliced banana with breakfast, or a few berries after your first cup of tea. Maybe you keep a fruit bowl visible in the kitchen to make it easy to reach for something fresh instead of something processed. It doesn't have to be fancy or perfect, just reachable, just real. When you remove the friction from healthy habits, they begin to stick, and the more they stick, the more you trust yourself to keep going. Fruit also brings color and life into your meals. As the years pass, it's easy for eating to become routine, same foods, same plates, same schedule. But food should feel joyful. The vibrant red of strawberries, the golden glow of mango, the green of kiwi, these aren't just nice to look at. They light up your plate and your mood. That little burst of color can brighten your day in a way that's hard to explain but deeply felt. Another quiet strength of fruit is how it keeps your mind engaged. Certain fruits like berries, apples, and grapes support brain function through antioxidants and nutrients that protect your memory and focus. That means more clarity for your conversations, quicker thinking in your daily decisions, and a stronger sense of connection to the world around you. Aging with confidence is so much more than staying physically fit. It's about staying mentally present and emotionally grounded too. Making fruit a part of your daily life is also a way to show love to your future self. Each time you choose a nourishing snack or a natural dessert, you're building a better tomorrow. You're investing in mobility, independence, and the freedom to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. You're not just trying to live longer, you're working to live better. And that mindset brings a quiet power that can't be shaken by outside voices or passing trends. It's also never too late to begin. Whether you're 62 or 82, today is always a good day to start caring a little more deeply for yourself. Even if past habits haven't always been healthy, that doesn't define you. What you choose now is what shapes your next chapter. Fruit may seem simple, but it represents something bigger. It shows that you value your well-being, that you believe in your worth, and that you're willing to give your body what it truly needs to thrive. In the end, confidence as we age isn't about holding on to youth. It's about embracing the wisdom we've earned and choosing actions that reflect that wisdom. Making fruit a part of your daily life is one of those actions. It says, I matter, my health matters, and I'm not waiting for someone else to take care of me. I'm doing what I can right now. That kind of self-respect carries into every part of life, and it begins with the small things we do daily, like the fruit we choose to eat. Number 9. Keep fruits visible to encourage healthier choices. When we think about healthy eating, sometimes the biggest hurdle isn't knowing what's good for us. It's remembering to make the choice in the moment. It's easy to forget about eating well when life is busy or when the day just feels overwhelming. But here's the good news. There's a simple and effective way to encourage healthier habits that doesn't require willpower or perfection. The secret is in keeping fruits visible. By making fruits a natural part of your environment, you're setting yourself up for success without even thinking about it. When you place fruits out in the open, on the kitchen counter, in a bowl on the table, or even by the coffee maker, you're doing more than just creating a pretty display. You're making them the first thing you see when you walk into the room. Instead of reaching for chips or candy that are hidden away, the fruit is right there, ready to be enjoyed. It becomes the obvious choice. This is a simple but powerful way to make healthy eating easier and more natural. If you've ever had a snack attack or felt a sudden craving for something sweet, you know how quickly unhealthy options can seem to take over. The truth is, these cravings often happen because the less healthy foods are often the most accessible. They're tucked into the pantry or in the snack drawer, waiting to be grabbed. But when you replace that with fruit, you're literally reprogramming your environment to encourage better choices. Fruit isn't just good for your body. It's a gentle reminder that you have the power to choose what you eat. And those small decisions can make a huge difference over time. Think about it when you open your fridge or walk into your kitchen. The first thing your eyes take in will guide your decision. If fruit is front and center, it won't be long before it becomes part of your daily routine. Even just the act of reaching for an apple or a handful of grapes is an empowering choice. It's not about forcing yourself to eat fruit. It's about making it easy, convenient, and part of the flow of your day. The more you see the fruit, the more you begin to crave it, and soon enough you'll find yourself reaching for a piece without even thinking. This habit isn't just about the fruit itself, it's about the mindset shift it encourages. Keeping fruits visible is an act of self-care, a choice that says you're investing in your health. It shows that you care about nourishing your body and that you want to give yourself the best possible fuel. Each time you choose fruit over something less healthy, you're reinforcing a positive pattern that builds momentum. These small victories add up, and before you know it, eating fruit becomes second nature. In addition to being a great choice for your physical health, fruit is also a great mood booster. The natural sugars in fruit provide a quick, sustainable energy boost without the crash that comes from processed snacks. You'll notice your energy levels stay more consistent, which means you're more likely to feel productive and less likely to reach for that quick, sugary fix that only leaves you feeling drained later. Plus, fruit is packed with nutrients that help keep your mind sharp, your skin glowing, and your body feeling strong. Keeping fruit visible also has a psychological impact. You start to see it as part of your normal routine. If fruit is always within arm's reach, it becomes something familiar and comforting. It's not something you have to think too much about or make a decision over every time you're hungry. It's easy, it's ready, and it's part of your life. That sense of simplicity and accessibility can be incredibly powerful, especially when life feels unpredictable or when you're short on time. The beauty of this strategy is that it doesn't require you to overhaul your entire diet. It's not about becoming obsessed with healthy eating or doing something difficult. It's about making things easier. When fruits are visible, you take the guesswork out of snacking, and it becomes effortless to choose something that's good for you. And it's not just about the convenience. It's about changing the way you think about your food choices. It's about seeing fruit as an opportunity for nourishment and enjoyment, not as something you have to eat. It also helps to get creative with where you place your fruits. A fruit bowl on the kitchen table can become a central part of your home, a place where everyone can easily grab something healthy throughout the day. You might even consider setting up small bowls of cut-up fruit in the fridge or on counters in different rooms of the house, so healthy snacking is just as convenient as grabbing a handful of chips. The more you put fruit in places where you're likely to pass by, the more likely you are to make the healthy choice. This simple habit of keeping fruits visible not only supports your own health, but also sets a positive example for the people around you. When family members, friends, or anyone who visits your home sees fruit in plain sight, it encourages them to make healthier choices too. It can spark a conversation about the benefits of fruit, or perhaps inspire someone else to start making fruit a more regular part of their day. And there's something deeply satisfying about knowing that the simple act of placing fruit where it can be seen is helping to change someone's habits for the better. The power of visibility isn't just about making better food choices, it's about creating a healthy environment. By surrounding yourself with fruit, you're telling yourself that your health matters and that you have the power to take charge of your well-being. It's a daily, gentle reminder that healthy choices are always within reach. And when those choices are easy to make, they become part of who you are. Over time, you won't just be eating fruit more often. You'll be living in a way that reflects your commitment to being the best version of yourself at any age. So start today. Take a moment to place some fruit where it can't be ignored. On the counter, in a bowl on your table, in the fridge, it's up to you. But once it's visible, it becomes an invitation for health, an invitation to feel better, move better, and live better. And that's something you truly deserve. Number 10. Stay consistent with fruits to support long-term health. When it comes to maintaining long-term health, consistency is everything. It's not about extreme diets or occasional bursts of healthy habits. It's the small, steady choices we make every day that truly make a difference in how we feel and function as we age. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to support your long-term health is by staying consistent with eating fruits. When you prioritize fruits daily, you're setting yourself up for better physical and mental well-being, not just now but well into the future. Many people think of health as something you achieve with big changes, but the real magic happens when you make those little choices count. Including fruits in your daily routine is one of the easiest, most enjoyable ways to nourish your body. Fruits are packed with essential nutrients like vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which play a critical role in keeping your body functioning at its best. By eating them consistently, you're ensuring that you are continually fueling your body with the right kind of energy and nutrients. The beauty of staying consistent with fruits is that they are naturally delicious, easy to incorporate into any part of your day, and offer a wide range of health benefits. For instance, the fiber in fruits helps maintain a healthy digestive system, supports heart health, and regulates blood sugar levels. The antioxidants found in fruits like berries help protect your cells from oxidative damage, which is crucial for fighting off disease and slowing down the aging process. These nutrients work together to support a strong immune system, improve your skin, and even boost your mental clarity. But it's not just the physical benefits that come with eating fruit regularly. It's also the way it impacts your mental and emotional health. When you consistently choose fruits over processed snacks, you're not only making a healthier choice, but you're also showing yourself love and care. This simple act of nourishing your body builds a sense of accomplishment and reinforces your commitment to your overall health. Over time, you may notice that these small actions add up, and you begin to feel more energized, focused, and confident in your health journey. The key to experiencing the full benefits of fruits is consistency. Just as you brush your teeth every day without thinking twice, adding fruit to your daily routine should become just as automatic. This doesn't mean you need to eat a mountain of fruit every day. What matters is making it a non-negotiable part of your life. Whether it's an apple in the morning, a handful of berries in the afternoon, or some fresh orange slices as a snack, find ways to incorporate fruits that fit seamlessly into your lifestyle. It's about making fruit a habit, not a burden. One of the easiest ways to stay consistent is by making fruits readily available. If they're sitting on the counter or in the fridge, they're much more likely to be eaten. Try to stock up on a variety of fruits so you can enjoy different flavors and textures throughout the week. You can even prep your fruits in advance, slicing up some pineapple or washing berries, so they're ready to grab when hunger strikes. The easier it is for you to reach for a piece of fruit, the more likely you are to stick with it. Consistency also means you don't have to be perfect. Life can be busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget or skip over certain healthy habits. The goal isn't to beat yourself up on the days when you miss out on a serving of fruit. It's about getting back on track the next day. Healthy habits like eating fruits consistently aren't about perfection but about progress. Just by making the effort to regularly include fruits in your routine, you're giving your body the best chance to stay strong and healthy as you age. As you stay consistent with fruits, you'll begin to notice how your body responds. Your digestion might improve, your energy levels may rise, and your skin could look clearer and more vibrant. And it's not just about the physical changes, you'll likely feel better mentally as well. Fruits can help improve cognitive function, protect against memory decline, and even help reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. The more you nourish your body with fruits, the better you'll feel overall, and that positive feedback loop makes it easier to keep going. It's important to remember that consistency doesn't mean you have to eat the same fruits every day. In fact, variety is key. Different fruits provide different nutrients, so rotating your choices ensures you're getting a broader range of vitamins and minerals. Whether you enjoy berries, citrus fruits, apples, or melons, each offers its own set of health benefits, and mixing them up keeps things interesting. The diversity of fruits not only helps your body in different ways, but also keeps your taste buds satisfied, so you never get bored of eating them. Staying consistent with fruits also means adopting a mindset of long-term wellness. When you choose fruits daily, you're not just doing it for immediate benefits, but you're investing in your future health. It's about thinking beyond today's meal or snack, and focusing on how your choices will impact you years down the road. Eating fruit consistently supports heart health, brain function, and even your skin's elasticity, which are all crucial for aging well. When you focus on the long-term benefits of consistent habits, you begin to shift your perspective from instant gratification to lasting wellness. The best part is, you don't have to make huge sacrifices to stay consistent with fruits. It's an easy and enjoyable way to improve your health that fits seamlessly into your daily routine. Over time, as you begin to feel the positive changes in your body, you'll see how worthwhile this consistency is. Each small act of self-care adds up, and you'll find that it becomes second nature to make fruits a part of your everyday life. The more you prioritize them, the more you'll experience the true benefits of long-term health. Stay consistent with fruits, and you'll be giving yourself the best gift possible, a lifetime of vibrant health. These simple choices today will lead to a healthier, more fulfilling tomorrow. By making fruits an integral part of your daily routine, you're not just adding years to your life, but life to your years.